Are we on?
We're on the recording.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for people to enter the room though.
Okay.
Which is why we're sitting here quietly. Hi everyone on the replay. Here people come. Cool. So we'll start saying welcome to you. To pop into the Zoom chat, let us know how you're doing. We're starting to see your beautiful faces. Hello, welcome. Welcome to everyone on YouTube as well.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the last few people to come in on Zoom. And we're just seeing all these faces as they appear on our screen. Yay. There's Owen. Hi, Owen.
Hi, Maureen. Hi, Sandra.
It's really so fantastically wonderful just to be able to see all your faces. Hi, Catherine Alexis. It's so nice. And oh, there's there's our Dutch friends, Emil and Elena.
Hello.
Hi. Yay. Hi, Carla. Hi, Mogin. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Robin. Well, they're all the pictures are moving around so fast, but it's lovely to see you all.
Good fun. My mom is here with us live. Hi, Mom, from Lake Tahoe. Very cool.
I thought I saw Shari there for a minute, but
is she here?
Picture disappeared.
Sure. Hi, Jean.
Hi, Victoria. Two Victorias.
Aya. Hey. Aya and Sveta are here. Very cool.
They've been doing the replays from Moscow.
Yeah. Hey, Owen.
Wow.
Very sweet.
And lots of things coming in the chat as well. So as we always do, and I can feel it already, let's intentionally connect. Hi, Terry. Just intentionally connect to each one of us around the world.
You just feel the energy.
It's so beautiful. And as you probably know, we're here in Tampa in Florida, and we've been connecting with David, the physicist. And there are so many amazing things about to evolve. And it brings me such a joy spending time with David and Simi, his wife, and little Maya, who some of you have seen.
Maya's their 7-year-old daughter.
And talking to a physicist and the way that he had to change his whole worldview, his whole perspective on reality. And as he's doing that, the Elohim are guiding him into a whole new understanding of physics, what Alcazar calls the physics of the quantum field. And it's such a delight to hear him explaining things in a way that Alcazar talked about 30 years ago, which sounded so out there and so weird back then that I almost sometimes couldn't say these things to the audience because they seemed so weird. And now they seem so normal. It's incredible. And wow. Excuse me. I just have to look at some more of these faces because it just brings me so much joy. I've been following the replays and listening to people's comments, and it touches me so deeply, the changes and the experiences that people are having in these meditations and in the replays. And as Alcazar said, when you do the replay, the energy will be stronger. And so many people are really noticing that. Hi, Victoria. I see you commenting a lot. Coming online and commenting in the replays. That's great. Thank you for sharing this.
We've got Mark, Linnea, and Sid in our live stream studio in Shasta. Hey,
oh, hey, hello. And I know we should be bring you through meditations or something, but I'm really just enjoying clicking through, seeing all the different faces. Hi, Efrat. Nice to see you.
Hi, Olivier.
It's so nice. Oh, Maya in Bulgaria. Hi, Maya. I haven't seen you for a long time. Can't wait to come back to Bulgaria again. And hi, Don. Lovely to see you. Yeah. Wow. Very cool. Okay, so I guess we should actually do something. But hi, Claudia. Kamari from Mount Carmel. Hi, Kamari.
We'll have to have a Zoom just so that we can play around and have fun
Yeah.
sometime.
Yeah. And
Morgine is saying in the chat, redoing renewal event, and it is stunning doing it again. Very cool.
And Rena is saying love from Slovenia. We had a wonderful time there. Okay.
Yeah, Dawn saying it's hard to believe it's been almost 10 years with us all in the Stargate. It's been almost 10 years for me too, Dawn. And I actually looked up on meetup.com. I found the very first Stargate event I ever went to in Placerville. And I found the date, and it was October 2nd, 2012. So it's like right around the corner, and synchronistically, we're going to be doing another live stream for Into the Void to set the field for the next phase on October 2nd. And when I realized that this morning, actually like made me cry.
Hi, Claudia. I saw you the other day on the making a comment. Yay. Okay, so Alcazar's hanging out.
All right, I'm gonna switch the view to speaker view so that you are less distracted, sir.
Oh,
Is that okay? Do you want me to leave it on?
I
all?
just see myself now.
Okay, I'll leave it on all of them.
Yeah.
There you go. Cool.
It's so touching for me to see the way that the whole of the Stargate work has just evolved to so many countries. It's like 70 countries. I kind of lost count. People from all these different countries around the world. And listening to people's stories about how they've been touched and what's coming up for them. And it's magical, wonderful. And I really, really appreciate all of you for being here and creating this together, because as Alcazar says again and again and again, we are doing this together. It's the group energetic that's creating the changes that are happening, that's enabling the information that's coming in, enabling it to come in, because we have this receptivity. And this morning with David, we did a meditation, and the guides were saying the energy that's coming has never been here before, and the only reason it's coming now is because of this receptive group. And that this group energy is literally changing the direction of the planet. And Alcazar's been saying that for a while. And 30 years ago, that was very hard for me to believe. But now I see it, I feel it. I see the magic of what's happening. Yay. So, all right.
Yeah, so we're really...
Alcazar's wanting to come through, but I'm just enjoying myself right now. This is me and my humanness. Just enjoying being with you again. I wish our screen was really big and we could see everybody at the same time.
There you go, sir. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we've cut the chat off. Now we're just seeing a lot of faces.
See Aya smiling at us.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh,
very cute.
Yay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're on the cusp of some major acceleration, major openings into consciousness.
Hi, Lucy. Hi, Sabine. Wow. Okay. So,
Okay.
because I was been tapping me on the shoulder, I think now he's trying to bang me on the head. So here we go. Beloved ones, beloved friends, we pause for a moment just to calm the energy of this one down. We see and feel the joy that he is feeling right now. It has been a long journey, not just for this one, but for each and every one of you, to bring yourself to this place, this moment of now. And so we invite you to consciously connect. All those who are joining us so-called live, and all of those watching the recording, bring your energies into this moment of now and feel. Can you feel this? You are creating a strong energetic field simply with your intention to connect. And we wish to say to each and every one of you, this is a time of transformation. This is the time when all the old limitations want to dissolve. Your superconscious self wants you to let go of who you think you are, to let go of the limiting judgments, to let go of the feeling that you need to judge what is happening with other people, what is happening with things in your own life, what is happening in your world. Judgments keep you separated. You do not have to agree with other people's perspectives. You do not have to agree to some of the terrible things that seem to be happening in your world. Just drop the judgments about it. It is difficult. Move beyond the separation. If you see things in your life that in the past you would judge, now, with intention, send love. And so when you hear of these different wars that are happening, send love. Do not blame this side or that side. There are many wars happening on your planet right now. But for most of you, you are simply focused on one of them. Many people are totally unaware of the other wars that are occurring right now. So, beloved ones, when there are situations in your life that you do not feel comfortable with, send love. Drop judging, send love. Not even trying to change them, just send love. Can you understand what we are saying? We have the intention of creating within this Stargate family a beautiful receptivity that can draw into your physical reality more joy, more love, more abundance, more health. We have said so many times over these years. Everything that you need to heal the earth, to heal your bodies, to live in abundance, everything is already here. It is being held back by those who are in control right now. But as you change the energetic of the morphic field, these technologies will become available. One of the sources of these technologies we are bringing to you. And so, beloved ones, we would like to move into a meditation. We invite you to close the eyes, to relax, go inside, and just feel your own presence. Feel yourself in your body. Let your body be comfortable. And understand the reason that we ask you to close your eyes and to be relaxed is that it allows so much more to occur for you in the way of healing, in the way of balance, in the way of letting go limiting programs that no longer serve you. And so each one of you be comfortable in your body and close the eyes. Very good. So take a moment once more and just feel yourself relaxing a little deeper, relaxing into your body. Very good.
And we invite each one of you now to consciously connect to Gaia. And so, first becoming aware of the place where your body meets the earth or the chair, the floor beneath you. And then becoming aware that already Gaia is streaming a gentle energy. And you can invite this energy to get stronger. And so asking inside, we are calling for the energy of the earth, of Gaia, to become more fully present with and within each one of us. Very good.
And allow yourself to feel her gentle energy coming to you. We wish to take a moment right now to say to all of you, your ability to feel, your ability to sense is going to grow. You are going to become more sensitive. So when we say to you, feel the energy of the earth, for example, allow yourself to feel it. Do not allow the mind to come in and say, I can't feel it. I do not feel it. It's not happening for me. All those thoughts maintain the separation. So when we say feel the energy of the earth, invite the energy of the earth, imagine it. If you are not feeling it, imagine it. Because this opens up the channels, so to speak. It opens up your sensitivity. when we bring energies from the guides. If you are not sensing it, it does not mean it is not there. It simply means that in that moment, you have a resistance to feeling it. You may not be aware that you are resisting it. The mind might be wanting so much to feel these energies. But the resistance is part of your old programming, part of your old belief system. So if we are saying, oh, invite the energy of this guide or that guide, and you are not noticing it, then simply say to the guide, or simply say to existence, or to God, or spirit, or whoever, just simply say, I'm ready to receive. I am ready to receive. And in that moment, you may not still be aware of it. But it does not mean it is not coming to you. You are simply not sensing it in that moment. But when you genuinely ask, even if you are not being aware of receiving, we are bringing energies to you. When you say, I can't, or it's not happening, you shut it off. This is so important to understand.
And so, imagine, beloved ones, for those of you who tend not to feel these energies, we invite you to simply imagine what it would be like to suddenly feel the vibrations from the beyond. And we invite those of you who feel this energy of the Stargate, of the guides, of your intuition awakening, those of you who perceive through your visual field, those of you who smell in the higher dimensions, send out the intention to all those who are imagining what this might be like. Send the intention to transfer the feeling of the higher dimensional realms to all those people, as if you are bathing them in the sensations of these energies, bathing them in the wonder of what it is like for you when you are receiving fully. And those of you who are simply imagining, allow your imagination to relax and take you deeper. Imagine you are already feeling. Imagine it is happening right now. Very good. And as you do this simple exercise, there is a harmonious beauty entering the field of the Stargate community. So we invite each one of you now to ask inside for the consciousness of the Stargate, the etheric Stargate, to come and to form around you.
We call for the presence of an etheric Stargate to come down around each one of us hearing these words. And also to the etheric Stargates that many of you have placed in your home, just to acknowledge them and reactivate them. If this is new to you, then we suggest that you create a place in your home where every day you ask for the etheric Stargate to be and to remain. For the Stargates, both physical and etheric, constantly radiate a gentle energy. If you do not have a physical Stargate, we strongly suggest you create and maintain an etheric stargate in your home.
And so,
In this way, you are bringing beautiful energies into your home. These energies will start to merge with everything in your home, the walls, the floors, the furniture, etc., all start to vibrate at a higher frequency.
and so, each one now asking your Stargate to activate. We call for the activation of the entire Stargate grid system.
And as the stargates activate, they radiate a very soft, gentle energy to you. So allowing the body to relax a little more into this energetic field.
Nothing to do.
And now, each one of you asking inside for your etheric stargate and your physical stargates, if you have them, to start to vibrate at the frequency ranges of the 12th dimension.
We are calling for a strong 12th dimensional energy field in the entire grid system.
And again, relaxing into it. And many of you will feel as the energy around you gently changes. And as you stay relaxed, the energies from the stargate that are radiating to you start to vibrate every cell of your body. And your body becomes harmonized with these higher frequencies of love, higher frequencies of spirit, effortlessly. Feeling yourself very present in your body, vibrating gently at the higher frequency. And now, as we have done many times before, we are going to ask you to imagine your consciousness, your awareness in the body, being aware of being aware. Noticing your awareness, noticing you are witnessing the feeling of your body, the feeling of your vibration. And so now, just with your intention, take your consciousness up into the consciousness, the vastness of the quantum field. Merge your consciousness into the quantum field. Feel your awareness floating in the absolute blackness of the quantum field. Being present in the vast no-thingness. Feeling yourself, your consciousness in the blackness. Imagining it black all around you. Above you, blackness going to infinity and beyond. Behind you, blackness to infinity and beyond, all around you. And as you sense this, we are going to move once more into the void. And so as you are floating your consciousness in the quantum field, start moving deeper. This is an image for the mind, but allow it to be. Imagining yourself moving through this blackness, moving deeper into the quantum field, moving towards that doorway, that threshold that we have been aware of, which is an image for the mind, but it is telling the mind you're going deeper and deeper. You're going to go beyond the quantum field into that place of pure potential, that place of spirit. And so as you move deeper, you start to sense that doorway, that threshold, that portal opening in front of you. And you pause this side of it. You pause in the quantum field still. And as you feel your consciousness on this threshold, feel also the thousands of people meditating together in this moment and connect with them. Feel them, this vast consciousness, not even individual consciousness. It is just a field of consciousness as you all connect together. And in a moment, we are all going to jump into the void together. And so as you feel yourself and as you feel the thousands of others poised at the threshold, take a moment, make a commitment to yourself. I am going to leave behind my judgment. I am going to jump into the void and leave behind my willingness to judge everything. I am going to start to simply witness what is without judgment, without being critical, just to being aware of the duality that we live in right now, knowing that by dropping my judgment, I am going to move into a whole new level of existence while still in the body, while still in the world. This beautiful phrase of being in the world but not of it, this is where we are taking you. Whilst you are still attached to the physical reality through your judgments, you will be in the world and part of it. We are inviting you to be in the world, but a witness. And from that place of being a witness, you have the ability to create for your own self a higher reality. And as you join together with the thousands of others, you can start to create a higher reality for humanity as a whole. So, feeling yourself on the threshold with the intention of living in a higher reality. And as we have done before, we are going to count from 3 to 0. When we come to 0, plunge deeply. Feel this tidal wave of consciousness of all these thousands together as one, moving deep into the void, leaving behind the desire to be judgmental and plunging into the void with the intention to simply be a witness of all things. And so together, let us do this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 0. Jumping into the void, feeling a movement, going deeper, deeper through the blackness, deeper and deeper, traveling very fast, traveling very deep, going deeper than before, going deeper than we have ever been together. Feeling this wave of consciousness of the thousands of people moving into the very depths of the void. And as you sense this vast consciousness that is you, a slowing down of the movement, coming to a stillness deep within the void, deep within the blackness, deep within spirit, in this place of pure potential, feeling your awareness, feeling your presence, still in the blackness, but knowing you are surrounded now by the very energetics of spirit. And as you float there, we wish to give you an image. So staying in the vibration of spirit. And we ask you, in your mind's eye, in your perception, in your consciousness, imagine a sphere in front of you. And let this sphere be an atom, one of the tiny, tiny parts of your physicality. An atom within one of your cells. As you know, your cells are very small. Within your cells are many little organelles, little organisms, all of which have consciousness. And within them are trillions of atoms. And your science will tell you, if you look deeply, deeply, deeply into this sphere that you are calling an atom, you will see what your scientists call the nucleus. Another round ball, perhaps, a sphere. And around the sphere, these electrons moving around like planets moving around the star, whizzing around. And as you look at this, notice how much space there is between these whizzing electrons. So much space, just the same as there is huge distances between the planets and the star. Similarly, there are huge distances between the electrons and the nucleus. And as you see this in front of you, as you float in the field of the void, notice such a big gap between the nucleus and the electrons. That gap is the quantum field. And now, if you look at the nucleus, imagine your vision penetrating, because inside the nucleus, more space, vast emptiness. That emptiness too is the quantum field. And so as you see this atom in front of you, just inviting this atom, the nucleus and the electrons, just inviting them to expand, to grow, gently getting larger. And the quantum field filling more and more of the space inside. And as the atom expands, more of the quantum is within the atom. Visualizing this. And this, beloved, is one minuscule atom. And there are trillions of atoms in your cells. And right now, with your intention, allowing all the atoms within your body to gently expand to include more of the quantum field, just as you have done with one atom. More space within the atom, more space within the cells, more space within the organs of your body, more space within your physicality, more space filled with the quantum field. That is the nature of your reality. You are this physical body is all quantum field, all part of the void, all part of the no-thingness. So much space, so much space. And yet the mind and the eyes see the illusion of physicality. Feel the space as you float in the void. Feel the space within your physical body. Feel the expanded nature that you have just invited into every cell. Feel more and more space in your physical body. Feeling yourself, your presence, your consciousness deep in the void, and yet feeling also more and more space inside your physical body. Nothing to do, just to allow that visualization, that intention. Very good. Very good. Beloved ones, this space of the void, the space between the atoms, the space in your body, it is the void. And the void is spirit. And spirit is pure potential. This contradicts all that you have been taught. This contradicts the mindset of your scientists, and yet it is the case. We say to you, beloved ones, you are not only surrounded by the void, you are within the void. The void is within you. We are not asking you to figure it all out with the mind. We are just giving you this as an image of a greater reality. Do not try and figure anything out. Just allow this image to percolate into your beingness. For in times to come, we will be taking this deeper. We will be starting to show you how you can change your reality from deep within the void. It is time now for humanity to evolve. Each one of you is blessed, because you have brought yourself to this point in this particular lifetime, one of so many, where you have been gently evolving. You are about to change your world, not just your own life, but the world. It is going to be a gentle transition, so it will take some time from your perspective, but it is already happening, and much more is being prepared for you because of your receptivity. Just allow these concepts, these words, to remind you of something deep inside that you are already aware of, even if it is not conscious within you as yet. And so, beloved ones, again, feeling your presence in the void, and slowly, slowly allowing the movement back towards that threshold. And as you move gently back, feeling yourself moving towards the body, feeling your consciousness coming back into the body. feeling yourself present in your body once more. Yes. And now, beloveds, feeling the room around you and your place in the room, still with your eyes closed, but feeling the room. How can you feel the room with your eyes closed? Because, beloveds, you are pure consciousness. And so, when you are ready, very gently allow the eyes to come open. And as you look around in your room, allow for the possibility that the quantum field, the void, is all around you. The void is part of you. You are part of the void. And then allowing yourself to come fully back. Allowing yourself to feel the body, to feel the room. Yes, very good. So, welcome back. Just feeling yourself really back in the body again. Gee.
I went very deep.
Mm.
So if you went very deep like I did, take your time coming back.
Yeah. There's so much that we're going to be sharing over the next few weeks and months about this new reality. Exactly what it is, we're beginning to get a sense of feeling. And it's so exciting.
It's not really a new reality. It's more like reawakening to the real reality.
A remembering.
Yeah. We've been getting these glimpses that are impossible to describe, but so exciting to feel.
Yeah. Basically, they're giving us an experience of what they want to share with everyone in order for us to actually be able to share it instead of kind of disappearing into it. And it's no words, it's magical in a way. One thing that Alcazar said a long time ago, and occasionally says it, this reality is not a reality, it's just a holographic projection from spirit. This body that you think you are is not a physical body, it's a projection. And part of the projection is the illusion of reality. And now, this experience of being human, the experience of living in duality, is slowly, slowly coming to a close. And so this tiny, tiny group of individuals, the Stargate family, who've all selected themselves, are the ones that are going to be bringing in and anchoring this new reality into the morphic field of humanity and into the planet Earth, which will then enable others to start connecting in to higher realities. And I'm sure for many of you, it's like, well, why me? You know, I'm just this ordinary person living this ordinary life. I'm not special. I'm not super spiritual. But you are. And we've chosen the particular life that you're living right now, knowing that we were going to come to this point. And we have chosen to be very regular, ordinary people doing ordinary jobs, because then other so-called ordinary people can relate to what's happening.
So then we're quantumly entangled with all the ordinary people as we hop into higher consciousness. We share that.
And then it's possible for other people to say, well, if you did it, I can do it too. And that's what's happening.
Yeah. Michelle is saying, inside we are living an extraordinary life. And that's more and more the feeling. It's beautiful. Patricia saying, I feel so expanded, no edges.
It reminds me of, I was watching one of the replays, and I believe it was, I don't know which Michelle, but one of the Michelles was saying, I had so much fear and doubt about the Stargate and about everything else. And then she did the meditation, the Into the Void repeat. And then afterwards, she came out of it realizing, wow, this is real for me. And she was totally uplifted. And I just want to say to everyone, we are moving into a more rapid evolution. When fears come up, welcome them, because they're coming up to be gone. When the body starts reacting and you get a heavy cold or something's happening, celebrate it. Stop complaining about it. Yes, I let it go. I let it go. I let it go. Understand that all the limitations that are held in your field need to go. Alcazar's guiding us gently, so we're not overwhelmed with all kinds of sicknesses and diseases. They can all come up and come out in these meditations or in your experiencing. So if you get sick, don't worry about it. Celebrate the cleansing that's happening. It's amazing. And I know a lot of people have been concerned about COVID, and they've been concerned about what they put in their bodies. And I just want to say right now that we got the message this morning that Alcazar is going to be doing a specific program to energetically shift any imbalance in the bodies because of anything that you put into your arm, willingly or unwillingly, because you feel you needed to, or because you had to in order to travel or to keep your job, or any of those things. So know that these things are going to be changed. The body is going to be changed, and the body is going to be brought back to health and wellness. And the body will be able to eliminate anything inside that is not of the highest. It'll either be eliminated or isolated so it can't affect you. And we just got that message today. Alcazar's been saying to me for more than 2 years that at some point he will help people deal with what's been happening. And finally today I understood how that's going to happen.
Yeah, cool comment from Ashara. She says, I'm a kinesthetic feeler and do not often receive visuals, yet the threshold to the void appears as an arch defined with black diamonds.
Wow.
It's so beautiful and compelling, and it opens my heart even wider, calling, calling, calling.
Wow, that is very nice.
Yeah, that's a really nice visual if you feel into it. An arch defined with black diamonds.
Yeah.
The threshold to the void.
And Chiara is saying, thanks from Florence. I hope this will be translated into Italian. Yes, we really, really appreciate all the translators around the world that are bringing this into different languages. Sometimes we decide these things very spontaneously, and so the translators can't do it right away. And just appreciate them. If you're listening in a different language, appreciate the gift that they're giving us by being able to share this. And our intention is to bring more and more languages as we can, so that more and more people who don't speak English can feel the words and feel the energies that Albazar and the guides are bringing through. And just to be aware that it's you guys that are making it possible, because as you contribute to these various programs, we're using that to finance probably 50, 60 people around the world now are benefiting financially from your contributions. It's like you're supporting this growing network of people that are contributing in all kinds of different ways. So thank you for being here, and thank you. Just know that this is not something that Jules and I are just doing. This is something that this huge team of people, and you're all part of it. And so claim it. It's really important that we each individually claim it. I am doing this. I am contributing. I am growing the Stargate family. Yay.
I feel so still right now.
And I feel so, I don't know, there's not a word for it. Empowered. I feel so empowered. I feel so joyful about what I'm feeling and what I've been told is coming next.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really amazing to be here. We're in Tampa, Florida to visit David, the physicist who we started working with his quantum generator devices in Costa Rica and in Slovenia. And it's just this feeling that we're on the cusp of something that's so exciting, and like it's like seeing Prageet, and it's like being like he's like a little boy, you know, he's so excited.
I'm all grown up, Jules.
All grown up little boy, which is like the most beautiful feeling. And like for me as well, it's like there's just no greater adventure than the lived experience of like entering these higher fractals of consciousness.
Hi, Shireen. I'm just, it's like all these people, Joe.
It's amazing.
Yeah, hi, Ampa. Yeah, it's really great. Hi.
Do you want to invite anyone on screen?
Yeah, if anybody likes to comment on screen, that would be very wonderful. It'd be nice to see you on Zoom.
Use the reactions button to raise your hand and we'll invite you on. Cool, we got Maria. And
Maria Torres.
We'll ask you to unmute.
Unmute yourself. Hi.
Hi, it's so wonderful to see you, so wonderful to feel your excitement. I have been since Slovenia. I just want to share a little something, which is that every day, every morning, after I finish showering and shaking the water off, I am bringing an etheric stargate to every atom in my body and to every cell, mitochondria, DNA strand, and telomeres to accompany me daily. And as I go throughout the day, I'll just sometimes sit and activate the stargates, and all my body, I feel the tingle and the joy and the gratitude for the work and for both of you and for David. Just wanted to say that quickly. I'm very, very, very grateful, and I love you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
Bye.
Okay, Michelle Kidd, if you'd like to unmute.
I think we have to ask her to. There we go.
Hello, thank you so much, both of you. I love being part of this wonderful Stargate family. after Slovenia, I was given a third etheric stargate. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. So what I've been seeing with this stargate is it programs itself. It decides where it's going to go, what it's going to work with, and it's been all over the world. My job is just to reactivate it each day, and it's been in Lake Titicaca, it's been deep beneath the Arctic, it's been on the moon, it's been on the Antares, and I'm just having this fascinating journey, knowing that the Stargate technology is actually deciding where, when, and how it wants to be. We're in Shambhala in the Earth the other day, and I was connecting to the inner Earth waters, and I was seeing through the Stargate, micro to macro, that as we work with the inner earth waters, it's purifying the outer earth waters. And it's just the, and I was seeing golden cities of light anchoring all over the place with chords CHORD, because they're musical notes too. And it's just so amazingly fantastic to see what's going on. So thank you so much. Bring us more.
Those are powerful visuals, and they're very in alignment with some of the things that David has been talking about. He's talking about quantum filaments that are almost like, if you imagine those plasma balls where if you put your fingertips on them, they have those like lightning bolts. Like so like he was told to get a plasma ball, so they've been playing with it, but that's sort of a representation of these quantum filaments. It feels like what you're experiencing is the higher realms having bridging.
It's like the Stargate is supporting you having these experiences of different places. And when you hear somebody talking like this, like Michelle is saying, oh, I went to the moon, I went to this place, to that place, the mind can come in and say, oh, that's just their imagination. But it's more than that. And it's like what Alcazar was saying earlier is drop your judgment, drop your perception of reality. Because as people like Michelle share their different experiences, they're showing us the many potentials that are available. And I always invite those people that have had physical healings, tell everyone about it. Because the more that we hear about people's bodies, just naturally and in moments sometimes bringing themselves back into balance, the more we hear that, the more that we can open up to allow that to happen for ourselves. So thank you for sharing that, Michelle. That's really important. Stephanie Tucker, if you can unmute yourself, that would be really cool.
There you go. Hello.
Hi. I just want to take a moment to thank both of you and Alcazar and all of the helpers just so deeply. I have been finding myself to just be really opening. And today there's been this incredible shift. I just feel completely open. I feel these energies running through that are just feeling so in harmony and deeply aligned. I've been really humbled to be inspired with a vision, and I wonder if I can share about it a little bit. And I just want to thank you both. The work that you're doing has completely helped me to continue to elevate and open. And it's so exciting. So I am a physician, and I've been passionate about supporting the thriving of each and all of our children and all of us. And I've also had an opportunity to come across different ways of healing and transformational approaches and evolutionary communities, transformational communities. And I'm just amazed by the amount of people all across the world with such good hearts and great efforts, great intentions, great ideas, and just realizing that So many of us are trying to do so much on the, on the planet, but we aren't yet fully connected and kind of doing things individually and off in our own directions. So we're maybe only getting so far, so fast on our own. I've had a vision of United Love, which envisions a globally uniting platform that will provide space and support to support synergy of hearts, visions, action, and impact, and accelerated co-creation of Earth Heart 2.0, a future we love, where all thrive. And humbly, it's been getting guided. And it just excites me to think about it. It just envisions a future where we all have space to be at our full wingspan and create space together to support each other and being at our full wingspan, and in listening to our hearts, bringing forth all that's inside of us, following our hearts, and discovering our gifts and sharing our light, sharing our gifts, sharing our hearts with the world, and doing what we feel called to do, expressing what we feel called to express, creating what we feel called to create in heart-centered ways, and co-creating a heart-centered future where everybody thrives. And today, what was really humbling additionally was just the sensing into, what if everything in the past that's happened has just been almost like a tuning fork, like a guitar, any chord that might feel like it's a little bit out of tune, what if anything that's happened that hasn't felt resonant has just been just an opportunity to help us to find our resonance inside. And with this deeper resonance, this like song of spirit, the song of this universal song, and discovering the song that we are here to sing and to create, and the world that we're here to create together. So I just want to thank you guys. You guys have been a huge part of my journey of healing and opening. And I'm so excited to co-create United Love and co-create Earth Heart 2.0 together with life and our world together. And it's going to happen.
Beloved one, we feel your love. We will be very shortly creating the opportunity for all those of the medical profession and all those associated with the healing arts to come together. First of all, simply to communicate in forums such as this, where you can connect and share with each other. And then once you have connected in this way, once you have created a harmony with all those of the healing arts joining together through the Stargate family, we will come and be with you all, and we will guide you into some processes that you can share with your patients and share with those who are living in imbalance in the body, to bring back balance, to bring back love, to bring back harmony in their lives. And so we thank you for your comment. And we invite you to be one of the guides of this gathering.
Thank you. Yeah.
We thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you so much. And this really is exciting, and just envisioning and seeing and believing that there's a heart-centered change maker in all of us. And believing that by coming together with heart, that we can accelerate our co-creation of the world that we know is possible, and the world we're yearning to create and live in together.
Wow. Well, that surprised me. So Stephanie, just write to support at the stargateexperience.com and connect with us, and we'll see where Alcazar wants to take that, if you'd like to.
I would love that. Yeah, I'd be honored to. Yeah, thank you, both of you, and thank you to this beautiful community. Wow. And just what a beautiful thing it is to be a part of and one with. And I'm so excited for the exciting potentials that we haven't even begun to see that we have as a humanity.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank
Yeah.
you. And all those doctors and nurses and people in the healing arts, just be aware that we're going to, seems like we're going to be creating that probably as part of the circle community or something, but we'll let you know. And when Stephanie gets in touch with us, we'll see where Aksar wants to take it.
United love is a beautiful encapsulation of that future potential for humanity.
Yeah, Katharina's just said that, United Love.
Well, that's what her platform is called.
Oh.
Stephanie's creating it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cool. Okay, so who's next?
Claudia Garcia, if you would like to unmute.
I don't have the words for explain myself in English. I just want to say thank you, both of you and the whole Love family. I feel grateful and great. So thank you. We need more. I love you.
So all those people who English is not your first language, stop saying, I don't have the words, because you might suddenly find that the words come to you. It's like now is the time to open up to new possibilities, because the words are there in the field. It's amazing. Allow it to come to you. You have a beautiful smile, by the way.
Thank you so much. I'm crying.
Yeah. No. Okay.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's really nice to feel your energy.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, Catherine Alexis, do you like to unmute?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. The first thing I'd love to share, when Alcazar invited us to connect and just send what we have to connect and send with, I felt a huge, in a delicious way, opening, like a freeing of restriction, of limitations. And when the word that triggered a whole experience for me was when he called in the organelles, which was very present for me during Slovenia, of my connection with all life here. So the molecular, the biological life on Earth. And I'm still in this wave of, in Slovenia, I used the image of a pearl, that my organic generator within me, in the quantum within me, it had its own organelle distributing system of activation. And once I connected to that, the molecular systems began to communicate in a way that is not through my mind. It's through a physical, sensational, sensory, atomic level. And I was playing with atomic images and all sorts of things during Slovenia. But today, when we were asked to go and then bring the expansion of the quantum within each level of what science knows to be a component or a particle of that evolutionary shift of where our consciousness resides in human form, it just began to communicate and connect with the quantum Stargate field. And what I'm sensing is that as we willingly connect to our own quantum generator within us, which I have realized since Slovenia, there's a gentle evolution, like Alcazar says, that is developing the freedom of that growth to be that pure reality, even within the world that we see. And within the last few days, I've had remembrances of that holographic earth, and all the times as a child that in gratitude the gratitude opens a gateway of joy, which many people consider Christ consciousness, all the words. But basically that rhythm, that flow has begun, and people can tap into it. And what I'm finding for myself is that expansion beyond limitation is allowing me to bring that gifting of broadcasting that energy, not just as Gaia or Gaia or the Earth Mother, but literally the entire connection that we all have with all life here.
Great.
And we've always had it. And we've separated ourselves from it. However, I'm feeling it, and thank you for letting me share the gratitude into joy into speech, because it's helping translate. And I can feel many vibrations going out like a translator.
Great.
That's atomic. So I thank you for that, because it's been a long life of how do I explain myself?
Okay, so Morgane, if you would like to unmute.
Many years ago, when I met the man that I married, he died last year, but when we first started talking when I was like 19, we both said we thought we were born on the wrong planet. Like we didn't belong here. We kept saying that, like, how did we end up here? Because people fight and do all this stuff, and it just never made sense to us.
Yeah.
I was so happy when I found the Stargate, because I just, I felt that feeling of home. And I've had teachers, like I had an intuition teacher who told us experiences. And I mean, this was 50 years ago, that I know what's possible, because she was trying to get some herbal medications for somebody who was deathly ill. And she found this store that had it, but it was like 5 minutes to 5 or 10 minutes to 5 o'clock. And he said, there's a store clear on the other side of Portland, but they closed in, 5 minutes. And she got in her car and she said she remembers being up in the air and suddenly in this parking lot, and she ran inside and she said, I'm so-and-so, I came to get the medicine. And the guy looked at her, he said, I just hung up the phone. You can't be here. And she said, I had that experience twice in my life. So we know that, that astral projection and stuff like that is real. And experiences and dreams of being like in a nuclear power plant. And there was just like 100 of us holding hands doing this ritual, and we totally nullified all the negative energy that was there. And so, there's so many things that are even way beyond that many of us know are true. And I think it was Jesus that said, I'm in this reality, but I'm not of this reality. That they've used terminology that we can be living in the same place. Seth used to say, you could be watching the same Olympic event, and in my reality, one person wins, and then the person next, somebody else is winning. Don't realize that our dimensions can be side by side at times, and we have a whole different experience of the reality. Like I think Alcazar is trying to say, we can live a reality that's happiness and joy and be affecting everybody else around us. And they're not having that. It's like they're living a whole different experience than we are, because of their thoughts. And I just, I'm a highly sensitive person. I only found out about 3 years ago. And I suddenly, watching this documentary, understood why my childhood was so challenging for my parents. I wrote in my journal, I thought my sister was the real child and I was adopted. But I hope, it's through class that helps me realize that my sensitivities, everybody screamed at me about growing up. You have to get tougher. What is the matter with you? Why are you so sensitive? Are really my gifts. I watched the documentary and I read the books, and being intuitive and being so connected to nature and not wanting violence is a gift. It's not, something that I have to change. And it's being around all these wonderful people who, are on the same journey. So I'm so grateful every time I log in to this group and I connect with it, like that lady who said that takes a shower. I put stargates all over everything. I had mice, like I live in the nature by Mount St. Helens. I had mice coming into the the shop and the trailer and the house and everything. I put stargates over them, and I don't have mice coming in anymore.
It's a good deal. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, so let's move on. This Ayla is wanting to share. If you'd like to unmute yourself. Thank you, Mogin.
Hi.
Hi.
I want to share my experience in Slovenia gathering I had. First, I want to tell you this. Many years ago, I was merged with my higher self, love self. And since then, I am trying again to create this merging, and then, but I couldn't make it. But in Slovenia, meditate, one of the Slovenian meditation, we went to the, again, into the void, jumped, and going deeper, when I was going deeper, and suddenly I felt big love, this unconditional love and compassion, like love self. When I merged with my love self, it was exactly like this, and suddenly I noticed. I said, "Oh my God, this void actually my higher self, love self. Actually, there is no void." And I was having a hard time before to imagine the void, the darkness, because I couldn't imagine the dark. I didn't see darkness. Anyway, I said, "Oh my God, this," because I was seeing describing that this void actually our love self. It is our love self. It was so beautiful experience. Again, I merged with my love self. It was so beautiful, so beautiful. Years later, again, I got this experience, and now more connected.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's
Yeah.
a big deal, Isla. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. I mean, Alcazar's been saying it, and we can understand it maybe in our minds, but what you're describing is you actually experienced it, and that's where he wants to take us all. The higher self, or the superconscious self, is spirit. It is the void. It is the oneness. So,
Calling it the love self is very, very right on.
yeah.
Yeah, after this my experience, it is definitely love self. It is, I cannot describe this. It is huge thing. Yeah,
Thank
it
you
is
so
beautiful.
much. Okay.
Thank you.
If you'd like to unmute. Hi.
Hi. I wanted to share. Okay, in the meditation, Alcazar said to us that if the fears come up, we must to recognize and be thank you for them. Okay, then in the Slovenia program, I have a lot of fears, especially in the activations with David. It's like I couldn't trust. The first time, yes, but the second time that he asked, I was blocked and really difficult to trust in, oh, it's an activation of my DNA. Maybe it's a problem. It's okay. It was difficult for me to deal with this. Just I wanted to share this.
That's okay. And just ask for your higher self or your superconscious self to help you let go of any resistance to energies that are beneficial to you. And you can say to them, you can block any energies that are not beneficial. And then just trust your own higher self to allow you to receive. And that will let you go up to the next level of your own experiencing.
Okay,
So
thank you.
it's like trust. When your resistance comes up, don't give yourself a hard time. Just, oh, okay, I'm feeling it right now. Don't even call it blocked, because it's not really blocked. It's just showing you something. It's showing you, oh, here's the level of, oh, I don't really want to go there yet. That's okay. Trust that. And then just ask your guides or your superconscious self, let me receive everything that's beneficial and keep away anything that's no good for me. And then just open up and let the next level come in. Thank you for sharing that. It's really important for all of us just to trust when resistance comes up. Don't give yourself a hard time. Just ask for help to overcome it.
And also be aware that sometimes it's like when we know something is going to be super powerful, we can get a little bit like that feeling, like, or that little bit of fear. So it's also to be aware of that and just be like, okay, something very strong, you know, there's some kind of like huge potential actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we're being asked to let go of our whole reality.
That's
Step by step.
Okay, so okay. Nothing.
Okay, so one more. We just got one more person here, Ima, and then we'll have to bring it to a close. But yes, Ima.
Thank you. I just would like to share that at my workplace, even we could say I have an ordinary job. Well, it's not so ordinary when these things start to happen. At least 2-3 people are starting to have spiritual awakenings since I channel my higher self. And I have to translate them. This is my best version of myself. And they are noticing, and we are creating synergy, but that it would be this oneness that we are bringing. And well, I am quite excited that you say that you are going to teach us how to these awakenings, how to accompany these people that are just starting and they are just at the first steps of their spiritual awakening. How can I drive them, or not drive, to walk with them would be the word.
Yeah, it is incredibly exciting. And like Alcazar says, slowly, step by step. But yay, bring it on. So this morning I got a really strong feeling of, oh, we're going to have to do another one of these tomorrow. So same time tomorrow, if you're all available, please come back and join us. And of course, we'll be recording it. And I'm just watching Aline going, ooh. Yeah, hi. Okay, so thank you all so much again for being with us and contributing and doing this thing together. And I just want to say this. Many years ago, Alcazar said, when we create these Stargate centers around the world, the energy that's going to be there is going to be so beautiful and so strong that when people come in, all their old programming that's not serving them is just going to fall away. And to me, when he said that, it's like, well, how can that happen? I mean, that just seems like so out there that I can't imagine that that's possible. But I have to say today, I know it's possible and I know how it's going to happen. And I can't wait for us to reach that level together, because that's how we're going to transform the whole planet. Okay, love you all. Need to go right now, but take care. I'm going to just before you all go away, look at some of those beautiful faces again, because it's so wonderful to see you. Hey, yeah. Hi, Mark. Hi, Sid. Lovely to see you. Yeah, big hugs to you all. Okay, beautiful people. So nice. Hi, Maya. Lovely to see you. Okay, take care.
Big hugs.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
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 Much love.
Bye.
Blessings.